new adventure.
We are.
Where are we at?
We're at Busch Gardens Williamsburg today.
A local park for us-ish.
It's like 3 hours away.
So, but we're getting ready. We're getting our legs ready for Disney in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And yeah, about to head in. We got the Platinum membership. So maybe we'll be back a couple times. And
the Platinum membership is good for all 11 Busch Gardens SeaWorld parks. So if we want to do Orlando and Tampa a little later, we could.
Right. So we're gonna head in through the entrance down here through security. We'll check in with you on the other side in England.
Yeah.
Alright, so we made it through security, through England, and we're wandering around trying to figure out what's what here. We're at Pompeii. Unfortunately, for Brittany, this ride is closed.
Oh, that's too bad.
As we all know, she loves water rides, and it's very disappointing that Pompeii is currently. Look how blue the pool is, though.
It is a good ride, though.
So you say. Spoiler alert, the ceiling catches on fire. Did you know that? Did you remember that?
I did.
Oh. So we're gonna head over to Italy, see if any of the 3 coasters over there are worth waiting for at this moment. I don't think we're gonna use our quick queue on, we get a special quick queue because we did the membership. So we get a quick queue per day. But I don't think we're gonna use it on Apollo. I think you're eyeballing one coaster in particular to use it on.
Yeah.
But
I thought you could use it on Pantheon.
you cannot.
We're looking for
What other coaster do you need to ride?
Bolton.
For Bolton.
Yeah.
So we're gonna use it over there. And yeah, we'll catch up with you when we get to the other section of Italy. Did you survive Apollo's Chariot?
I did.
We did it.
It's always a good one.
Like 15-minute wait there.
Yeah, not so bad.
Not so bad. The operations could always be better at Busch Gardens.
Yeah.
But now we're gonna go do some food and wine investigating.
Yeah, we are. So they have a food and wine festival that goes through June 12th, I think.
Yes.
And there's like a kind of like Universal Studios, like there's a sip and savor pass.
Yeah.
That you can get like 15 items for $70.
So we're gonna go buy a pass, and we need maps. We have no idea what we're doing
we really
here.
have no idea.
So we're gonna go check out our first booth of the day. And we're walking into the first booth. It looks like it's South Korea, something that we've been missing from Disney for a while. And yeah.
Is this a whole thing? First booth of the day?
Why do you act like that?
I don't know. Chicken bulgogi, beef bulgogi, Korean barbecue ribs.
You're hungry.
It starts off bad.
Where's your scavenger hunt?
It's in your pocket somewhere.
For food and wine?
For scavenger hunt for food and wine. It's on Disney. Busch Gardens.
All right, we started off with South Korea.
We did.
At the and there is a pamphlet here. Let's see. They do give us a little pamphlet. It has a festival guide. It's got some of the menus in it. Looks like it has a little checkbox on each one. There's the Virginia booth. And there we go, Hawaii and French Quarter. And of course, there are ads with all the upcoming events here at Busch Gardens in the back.
You got forks?
So far, it's a little more difficult than Disney, you think?
I think.
Well, the lines aren't as bad.
No, the lines aren't bad. Yeah, I mean, I think that, I don't know, Disney makes things
here we go.
sometimes, but we're here to try this. So.
Stop putting everything in a Disney box.
I can't.
What do you got? Describe
got,
your dish.
This is chicken bulgogi with Korean rice.
Sticky rice?
Yeah. And then.
Or just white rice?
No, I think it's just white rice. And then this is the Korean barbecue short ribs. So, we did not get the beef bulgogi.
We did not.
So.
All right, we're trying the chicken bulgogi. It looks like just chicken chunks.
Pretty much. It's got very little flavoring to it.
Oh.
I'm a little disappointed. I mean, it's like a decent grilled chicken. It looks like thighs, so it's like a tender cut of meat, dark meat, but the rice is like literally just plain white rice. No flavoring to the rice at all. And it's definitely like been sitting for a little while because it's pretty much cold. So.
Oh boy.
This is not my favorite, but it's okay.
Now we're gonna try the beef short rib. Oh, this is good. This is good stuff right here.
Well, it's got a little flavor. It's a little spicy.
It has no meat.
But it does not have a whole lot of meat for $6.75, I think.
Oh boy, this is not getting any better.
I've taken 2 bites and gotten like 2 little shreds of beef.
Wow.
So, no, there's not a whole lot of meat on this.
Not a whole lot of room to go, but up from here.
I would say I would not recommend either dish in South Korea.
Well, we didn't film me eating the food, but the review not so good on my end either. No meat on the bone for the Korean short rib, and the chicken is just a chicken dish, not a whole lot of spice there. So, unfortunately, not a great start, but like we said before, it can only go up from here. So, you ready to give the next one a try?
Yep.
What's it going to be?
Australia.
Ooh, Australia. And here we are, we're about to go to the Australia booth. Lizard.
These portions are gigantic.
What happened here? We went to Australia
and we went crazy.
We came back and boy are my arms tired.
We got all the food items.
You went full hog on Australia, huh?
I did. But in comparison to the last set of portion sizes, these at least look pretty good.
Alright.
The only one that looks a little disappointing is the lamb chop. It was $10.50, I think.
$10.50 for a lamb chop, so we're looking at
but it's a couple bites of meat, it looks like.
Looks better than the one from the other company, which we're not allowed to mention anymore.
That's true. The Lamington looks big.
The Lamington does look big. This is the Lamington. What is it?
It is a vanilla sponge cake with raspberry jam and chocolate coconut coating.
And then what I feel is going to be your favorite dish of the fest.
This is the...
A snack on the Barbie!
A snack on the Barbie. It's a brat with Vegemite caramelized onions.
Mmm. Do you like Vegemite? You a big Vegemite fan?
I don't know. I've never had Vegemite before, so I guess we'll find out.
I could smell the Vegemite when I was over there.
Yeah? Well, so, I guess we'll see.
Let's do this. The dissection of the lamb is complete.
Okay.
I can confirm it's a little bit larger than what we're used to.
There's like 7 bites-ish.
As opposed to like the 1.5 we're used to.
2.
Give it a shot, see if it's any good here. It has like a pesto on it, so it may have some
like
good
a
flavor.
Pesto.
Oh.
It is pretty tender.
Yeah.
There's also like a seasoning that was on top.
A crust, if you will. Like a dry rub.
Yeah. I'm getting a lot of that. That has some spice in it. So I got a lot of the spice. You can see like the crust here.
Right.
On that piece. I didn't get a whole lot of the mint, like, but It's good. It's nice and like fresh and yeah, I like this.
Alright.
And the meat was actually pretty tender.
What else are you trying here?
Well, let's give the Vegemite.
I mean, I'm not a huge fan of all the onions on there, but you are.
I like onions.
We know.
So we'll see.
You're a big onion fan. You're onion-y. But it's got lettuce on there too. Which is kind of weird. Or maybe not.
It doesn't really need the lettuce. Like I taste I think it's actually arugula. So that adds like a little like
tinge
to it. The sausage is good. Like it's well cooked. It's a little bland. And then I don't know, I'm just getting the lettuce more than I'm getting the onion. The onion just kind of adds like a mild flavor, so the bread is really like soft and like holds up well though. I like that.
Well, goodbye, lizard friends. They're leaving you.
That one I got a little more of the onion. I don't know what Vegemite is supposed to taste like, but those just taste like traditional caramelized onions to me.
Let's see.
I like it. It's a good sized portion though.
Right.
I would rather have this than anything from Korea that was the same price.
Okay. So it seems that this is frozen and maybe perhaps a bit dried out with the way you cut it.
It took a lot to cut it, for sure.
And now when you try to pick it up?
And now, like the cake, like to me the cake reads dry because it's crumbling apart. But let's give it a shot.
All right. Well, that's a big bite, but there's no other choice here. You have to forgive the screaming behind us. We're in the middle of an amusement park, it seems.
Yeah.
Brittany's gonna have to raise her voice over this screaming.
So the cake is, like I said, dry. I got a little bit of the raspberry jam, which adds a nice flavor. But if you don't like coconut, which I do not, it's heavy on the coconut.
What about the chocolate?
Yeah, the chocolate's fine, but it's all hard and it's crumbling apart. So this I would not recommend.
No. So what are your dishes? What's your rankings?
I mean, probably the lamb #1, the snag on the Barbie #2.
Snag on the Barbie.
And then the #3 is the Lamington.
No dessert for you.
Not worth it.
All right, I'll try these real quick here, and we'll get the lamb.
It's like it's trying the lamb.
It's interesting. It's not bad.
It's got good flavor, actually.
It's got a lot of flavor.
And it's a pretty tender cut of meat.
It's got a little kick to it, a little spice on it.
Yeah.
Don't hate that. Oh, the roll is soft.
Yeah, it is nice.
You didn't tell me any of this.
I did.
I knew none of this going in.
I said the roll was soft.
There is a hand.
The bread is really like soft.
This looks better.
The sausage is good. I can't really taste the Vegemite.
I couldn't taste it either.
The more off-putting, you're right, is the arugula.
It's a lot and too much.
This is weird on that.
Yeah.
It doesn't need it. You have the onions?
If it had like a mustard or something on it, it would be good.
Yeah. Or maybe more of the Vegemite. Maybe that will solve the issue. I'm now trying to cut through the lamington.
It's pretty difficult.
Yes, I was trying to get a piece with the jam. Here we go.
What do you think? With the jam is okay.
With the jam is okay. The chocolate is thick and hard.
Yeah.
And I don't mind the coconut. The coconut adds a little flavor to it.
I just don't like coconut flavor.
The cake's okay. The jam adds to it, but the chocolate throws me off. But yeah, the coconut's going to get stuck in my teeth for hours.
I'm just leaving you some space to cut this out.
Oh, it's going. You know where this is going, right at the end.
All right.